So we have here Xiaomi's latest product, their AI glasses. We're going to give them a first impression review. Let's first unbox them. Quite a nice box, very sturdy and heavy. Okay. Okay, so they're in a very, oh that's interesting, like a triangular case. It's very smart. I think it's like a quick start guide or some how to take care of them. It's a cleaning cloth and some more information, which is all in Chinese. USB-C to C cable. That's quite a nice one. It's a threaded one. It's a very nice quality one there. That's a very nice cable. They've even angled it because of the angle of where it plugs into the glasses. So it's a 5 volt at 2 amps charging brick. So here we go. Oh, it's like a nice. Oh, they're in some packaging here. They're very light. Again, I'll confirm a bit later in the video. I've gone for this sort of tortoiseshell brown colour rather than the black. I think it'll look a bit too much like Men in Black in the black one. So let's give them a go. And yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to having a go with these. So I popped to my local opticians and got my prescription lenses, and I had the bifocal, so long sight and reading. Absolutely brilliant now. So the first thing we got to do now is pair them with the application. I already installed the app on my phone, so let's open the app, and now I think we have to pair the glasses. Oh, it's just to allow yeah, there we go. So it's found them, right?
Yeah.
And we confirm and we pair them. Okay, let's give the permissions. So we've come outside to show you the quality of the video. What we're going to do as a comparison, we're going to compare this with the video from the Pocket 3, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. We've got the camera set to 2.7K at 30 frames. And that's the closest resolution to the glasses. The glasses actually record at 2K at 30 frames per second. So we can compare the footage and see if it differs much. It will also give us an idea of the how wide the angle of view is compared to the Osmo Pocket. So we're going to have a look, get to this corner. We're going to have a look left, and then we're going to have a look right, and then we're going to turn around, and we're going to go back this way. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bit of a jog just to see how stable the image is of both the glasses and the Osmo Pocket 3. So there's a bit of a jog. I don't know whether there's any stabilisation or not. I think there might be, but that gives you an idea anyway. So actually they feel really comfortable when you wear them. They're pretty light. They're a little more than 40 grams, but actually they feel almost no different to a regular pair of glasses when you're wearing them. There are two versions. There's this version which has the standard lenses. You can change them for prescription optical lenses like I have. Or there's a version with like a sunglass lens, and you can vary the tint on the lens, but you're not able to change those for optical prescription lenses. It uses the Qualcomm AR1 processor, and that's tied with an image sensor, which is the Sony IMX681. It's a 1/3.6 inch sensor, and that gives you a photo size of 4032 by 3028 and a video size of 2304 by 1728. and both of those, both photo and video, are in a 4:3 ratio. When you start recording, there will be an indicator light which is on the outside to let people know that your glasses are recording. That's obviously from a privacy point of view, that you're not able to record people without them being aware. But not only that, there's also a light that you can see on the inside of the frame, and that's so you know it's recording as well. Now, you can set in the app for how long you want the clip to record, and that's from 1 to 10 minutes. I think you have 1, 3, 5 and 10, something like that. But you can actually record up to 4 or 5 of those 10-minute clips, so you can have like 40 or 50 minutes of total record time. And if you do try to cover the light, it will know that you're covering the light. It gives you a message, it gives you a warning light, and if you continue to cover that light, it will stop recording. And again, that's from a privacy point of view, so you can't actually hide the light. And according to the documentation, the stated battery time is about 8 to 8.5 hours of mixed use, but obviously if you're constantly recording, you'll probably get less than that. You can also record audio only, and then once you've recorded your audio or video, you then actually use the app and download those files to your phone, and you can then distribute them or post them to social media after that. Now, obviously I'm in Shenzhen, which is in China, and so these are the Chinese versions, so all the app is in Chinese. But you can actually, if you have the latest phones from Xiaomi, like the 15 or the Flip 2, you can actually live stream directly to Douyin or Bilibili. And with some of the older phones as well, you can also use the camera in the glasses. When you're on like live video call on WeChat, you can use the glasses as your camera so people can see what you're seeing. So one of the other cool things you can do, you can link it to all the devices of Xiaomi in your home. For instance, the air conditioning. 小爱同学，打开空调。How cool is that? Switch on the air conditioning. 小爱同学，关闭空调。And you can switch it off again. So I can walk around my home controlling all the devices, but only if I know enough Chinese. It also has a feature where when you record audio, the app will convert that to text, and actually can recognize different people's voices. So if you're in a meeting, you can record the audio and then it will give you a summary of the notes of that meeting afterwards, which is a pretty cool feature. That's a bit difficult for me because I don't speak much Chinese, but I'm sure as Xiaomi roll out these glasses to the international markets, they will have an English version of their app, which will be great for me too. Another feature you can use is translation. Somebody can speak to me in Chinese, it will translate to English and give me the English in a speaker in my ear. Other features you have, you can point the glasses or look at something and you can ask the AI in the app what I'm seeing, and it will give you a description of what you're seeing in the picture. Again, right now that's a bit of a problem for me because it does deliver that you need to use Chinese, and I don't have Chinese at a level to be able to do that. But one thing I found, when you're talking to the AI on a voice basis, you can ask it to open DeepSeek, and then you'll be connected to the DeepSeek engine. And now what I've found is this sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. You can actually communicate with it in English. That doesn't always seem to work at the moment, but sometimes it does. So that's okay for me because I can then communicate with it in English. So I've only had these about 12 hours, so I can't give you an in-depth review. What I plan to do is in about a month's time, after using them for a while, I will come back with a more maybe in-depth review. But I hope that has given you an overview of the glasses. So far, my first impressions, I'm kind of quite impressed with them. but maybe that's just because at the moment it's still a bit of a gimmick. Let's see how I feel in another month or two's time. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.